Support us by subscribing, ring the notification bell, press all, and thumbs up. Thank you.
My name is PFC Kelly Cahoy. I'm part of the 191 Military Police Company. We're in D.C. right now. My unit's from North Dakota. I drill out of Grand Forks, and we're here to offer support to the civilian law enforcement and the D.C. National Guard around here. So we're just kind of a support element if they need us. We're always ready in North Dakota. We are highly trained and highly specialized in supporting law enforcement. Being in your nation's capital and being trusted to help keep everybody safe and support kind of gives you that certain level of pride. I think the North Dakota National Guard is just trusted on so many levels. We are one of the best units in the nation. We can be trusted on the national level, and then we're also there to help support in our communities too. That's really something that I value a lot. We can go and help and support in our local neighborhoods and see people that we know and be there to help, but then also be at something as large scale as this. I kind of joined on a whim when I was in college. It wasn't something that I was wanting to do my whole life, but then when I was hearing about how much the Guard helps their community and how really close-knit they are with their actual communities in their state, that really appealed to me. So that was why I joined, and I've just been here ever since. I love the Guard. My unit is great and my leadership is great.
I'm Captain Justin Heber, Company Commander of the 816th Military Police Company. We're in Washington, D.C. in support of the 59th Presidential Inauguration. Altogether, it was the 191 Military Police Company, the 816th Military Police Company, the 131 Military Police Battalion, and the 116th PAO. The 816th Military Police Company and the 191 Military Police Company are both part of the National Guard Response Force, which is like a platform of units across the nation that are kind of set aside to know that they need to respond quickly if something comes up. Right away, our job was to get ready for either civil disturbance, so like crowd riot control using shields and stuff like that, or have the availability for a kind of an armed security. Those are the missions we started to prepare for right away as to what we may end up doing while we're there. We ultimately got the mission of training CRC to many other units, up to I think 700 alone that the 816th trained, and in coordination with some other companies, I think we did well over 1,000 soldiers that we trained on crowd riot control tactics and techniques. Then we switched into more of a active missions. So in our case, it was standing by in preparation for support of any event that happened down in the national capital area. The soldiers were top-notch professionals. Selfless service was the #1 thing in their minds. Every one of them were volunteers. I just appreciate them continuously because I couldn't do my job and keep up doing what I need to do without them being so professional. I feel very, very proud of them. I think our mission absolutely was a success. These soldiers learned so much on this short time. There were some challenging situations that they had to work through, and they just kept fighting continuously. We threw about everything we could at them, moving quickly, changing positions, changing leadership, different stuff, and they just kept succeeding. We couldn't have done it unless we had the type of soldiers we had with us. They were utterly amazing, and I just appreciate everybody being willing to selflessly serve again and come with and make this mission happen.
Today we're here in Washington, D.C. We've been tasked by our commanding unit to conduct civil disturbance training for the other units that will be within our task force. Civil disturbance training for our purposes is forming the riot line. The riot line is that first interaction between the crowd, the demonstrating crowd, and that professional force that's protecting whatever is behind us. So for that intent and purpose, that riot line is how you hold your shields, how you move to the line, how you move around within the line, and how you keep yourself safe, and how you keep those protesters safe, either from us or from themselves. So it's all that knowledge base moving forward, and basically, once again, just keeping everybody safe so they can demonstrate their right. Everything we can do to keep them calm is going to lessen that risk to both them and to us, and that's the goal that we're after. If you had told me when I joined in '99 that one of the missions I would receive would be crowd control in Washington, D.C., I don't think I would have ever seen that coming. It's an interesting challenge. But that being said, I look forward to the experience. Your military experience is nothing but stories. And this, I have no doubt for all those soldiers out there, will be a fantastic story for their grandkids someday.